Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing this evening? Happy Friday! Welcome to the weekend. I just put this hoodie on because it's starting to get kind of a little chilly outside today. I actually do not know what the temperature is because I didn't look it up, but I did look at the time. Who wants to guess the time? It is currently, well, when I walked out here, I looked at the microwave and it said on the microwave that it was 5:33. It's 5:33 p.m. and I just edited. I know, I edited. I highly edited a video that I did for my drama channel today, so go check that out. It's on pop culture conspiracies, and I actually had a lot of fun with it. I just kind of like read through all these different pop culture conspiracies, and I had a good time with it. So, and I shared some like personal stories. It was kind of like a mixture of, it was kind of like an old school video of mine, because I shared like personal stories in there of mine, things that had happened as well. And so, yeah, and included pictures of things to do with my personal life as well. But anyway, I had fun doing that. And then before I filmed that, I filmed the video announcing the movie for Peter's Movie Club this week, and also reviewed in that video the movies. I just picked one movie this week because two is starting to become a little bit overwhelming to get to two movies in a week. Last night I watched How Stella Got Her Groove Back, and then today in that video I did a review of Waiting to Exhale and How Stella Got Her Groove Back. And so today I made a video announcing what this week's movie is. And the movie this week means a lot to me. It was like one of my mom's favorite movies. And I remember watching it when I was a kid. We watched it a couple times and during the time that I was growing up. And it's actually a movie that I haven't seen in a very long time. Most of these movies are movies that I haven't seen in a long time. And so I'm really excited about watching it again. I was actually thinking, well, maybe I'll watch it tonight. It's so funny because a couple years ago, Alex and I said something about, we were talking one night at dinner about Alfred Hitchcock movies. And so I said, have you ever seen one? And he was like, no, I haven't. And so, God, how many years ago was this? Probably 5 or 6 years ago. And so we, like, one night watched Rear Window, and then we watched The Man Who Knew Too Much. And he loved them. He was like, oh my God, I love these. These are so good. And then for his birthday that year, we have like a huge, like, canvas, screen. And we have like a projector and stuff. And so his mom and Carlos and Liliana and the kids came over and we watched The Birds. And his grandma, I think, came over for his birthday that year and we watched The Birds. It was really, really fun. So anyway, he's sometimes like this. So this is a classic. The movie that I picked for today is a classic. So yeah, I'm excited to watch it. But I have to tell you, I am so into the world of The Walking Dead. It's literally all I think about all day long. I mean, it's crazy obsession. It's all I think about all day long. I'm constantly thinking about, like, what I would stockpile in my house if there was a zombie apocalypse to, like, prepare for it. What I would do to, like, the house to, like, prepare for a zombie apocalypse. If you guys have watched Walking Dead, did you think about this stuff? I feel like it's all I'm thinking about. My nightmares are completely just me being hunted by zombies constantly. I feel like I'm just obsessed with it. And I didn't even, to be honest with you, last night, I didn't even watch that many episodes of The Walking Dead because I had so many other things to watch. So, Alex had dinner last night with his girlfriends. And then afterwards, he said he was going to come home right afterwards, but I knew that they probably wouldn't. But afterwards, he ended up going over to, so his one friend, she and her boyfriend just bought a house and moved in together. So they went over to go see the house and then he came home right after that. He was super, super tired though. And so I laid down and then he came to bed. And then when I got up after my nap, he was like dead asleep. Okay, I have to tell you what is so funny. Boo Radley goes through these phases. He's very much like me on this, where I like go through phases. We're like, I want to eat something bad so bad tonight. I just have to tell you, I've been like good the last couple days on like eating. And today I've just been like, I just want to like tear up some food. Like I just want to eat something horrible. We have to go to this wedding tomorrow. And so I don't really know like what the food will be, And so I don't know if I'll be able to eat anything at the wedding. And then tomorrow night or on Sunday, Alex's uncle has been texting about like what he's making everybody. He's making Alex like filet sliders. He's making everybody like what their favorite thing is, which is really sweet, right? So he's making me like a vegetarian mac and cheese. So Sunday I won't be eating super healthy either. Plus they always have like desserts and stuff like that. But tonight I'm like trying to be good. I'm like, okay, Peter, be good tonight. Be good tonight. Don't eat something horrible. But I'm not wanting to. So last night I watched, while I was eating dinner, what did I watch? I watched Survivor. Was that last night? Thursday night. Yeah, I watched Survivor last night. There's all this little stuff floating around, like all the pollen is floating around in the air. And I actually haven't taken my allergy medicine today. I did buy more allergy medicine. It's so crazy because I ordered it on Amazon and it literally came yesterday. I couldn't believe it. It came within like 24 hours, less than 24 hours. I got 2 boxes of it. So in each box, they're little tablets you just like melt on your tongue. And each box has 60 tablets in it. And I was like, I don't want to run out and then be like down to the very last tablet again. So I just bought 2 boxes of them. They're mint flavored. You can either get citrus flavored or mint flavored. But I think on Amazon they only had mint flavored. So I got the mint flavored ones. But I haven't even taken my allergy medicine today. And actually my allergies are, it's always the worst days I forget to take my allergy medicine. It's literally like the new box is right on the counter and I keep on like walking by it. But anyway, so eating dinner last night, I watched Survivor. I am loving Survivor and Amazing Race this year. I will tell you, this is probably, well, I mean, I've only recently watched 2 seasons of Survivor, but this one's better than the last season. And I didn't think I would like this season. But I will tell you, I am so done, and I don't, like, somebody commented that I spoil shows. I have a hard time not, because I just assume people by this point have watched it. I won't ruin it for you. It's not, well, I will say this, who went home was not who I expected to go home. But the thing is, I'm so tired of people playing stupid on Survivor. I mean, people just completely play so stupid on that game. It's like, you have an opportunity to get out this person, and you get out this person that really, like, isn't, I don't know, it's stupid to me. An Amazing Race. Okay, so I watched Survivor, and then after that was when I laid down, and then Alex came home. And then, when I got up, I watched, you know what, I watched How Stella Got Her Groove Back first. I thought I watched Amazing Race, but I was like, no, I want to get the movie done. Because the night before with Waiting to Exhale, it just felt very slow to me, the whole movie. We'll get into that in just a second. So I watched How Stella Got Her Groove Back, because I had a completely different response to that. And then after that, I watched The Amazing Race, which is now, like, after this week was down to the Final 4. There's really no teams on there that I don't, actually, it's not that I don't like them, it's just that, like, there's this one couple on there, and they just fight all the time. Like, they fight all the time. And then whenever they show them at the end, it's always like, yeah, we're like, this is really helping us work on our relationship. And I'm like, you guys are literally, you don't listen to each other at all. Right now, I would say that of the top 4 teams, I mean, there's nobody that I don't want to win it, because I feel like they're just like regular human beings out in the world, and I think everybody deserves to win if they work hard enough. Ricky and Cesar have literally, they're the gay couple, and they have like been number 1 6 times and number 2 3 times. I mean, they're literally leading the pack. And what I love about it is they kind of do it just like very calm and stuff. They show the scene from next week where Ricky is like breaking down and he's like crying and stuff like that. And he's like, this is the most stressed I've been on the whole thing. They're so calm about it. They handle things very, very well. And they're really good at all the competitions. Like any competition, they're really good at. And it was funny because they had a lot of like athletic people, and they like don't claim to be like super athletic, and they have like always really athletic people on this show. And there was this baseball one on this week's where they had to do all these baseball things, and Ricky like literally was done with it in 30 seconds. And all these athletic people, like, they really kind of like, nobody had a hard time with it, but it was like more of a challenge for them. And Ricky just was like boop 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 and got it done every week. And then Juan and Shane, who are the fighter pilots, I really, really like them too. Like I said, they remind me of like 2 of Alex's girlfriends, like their partners that are like really good friends. It reminds me of them. And interesting, Juan reminds me a little bit of my brother-in-law Fufu, whose name is Juan, which is kind of funny, but reminds me a little bit of him. But I really, really like them. And then Rod and Letitia, I really like them as well. And then Vinny and, I can't remember what her name is, the blonde girl. They're the ones that fight all the time. And then the 5th team this week was the lesbian couple, who it showed at the end of it that they've actually like moved in together and they have a little baby now and stuff like that, which was really sweet. So how long out did they film The Amazing Race? Did they film it like a year ago? They must have, because since the filming of the show ended, and I mean, like, next week's the finale. So since the week before the finale, they've had 9 months to have this baby. Because she's not pregnant on the show. They don't say that she is. So they must film these like a year out. I don't know when the next Amazing Race is, but I love it. But it was really sad. They were so close to being the 4th team, and they were busting their butts, working so hard, and I really, really liked them. So, I mean, there's really nobody on the Amazing Race. I mean, the thing is it's just really nice people that, like, go on this Amazing Race. Well, that I've seen so far in the last 2 seasons that I've watched. See, now it's getting a little warm. I don't know that I necessarily need that hoodie. But they're just, like, normal couples or normal people that are friends or cousins or whatever, brothers and sisters that are like, they're good people, they're nice people, you know? So it's like, I don't know, I was telling my neighbor across the street, because she watches Survivor, and she's like, did you think it was like a stupid play at the end like me this week? And I was like, yeah, we were talking about it. It's just like this whole season has been like the season of stupid plays. And now it's down to, like, there's really only 2 people that I think are really deserving of winning. And the one guy, I really want Charlie to win the show now. I love Kenzie, but I don't think she's played a good enough game. Charlie deserves to win the show, but he's got to get rid of Maria, or he won't win the show. And he even said, like, I feel like I'm handing her $1 million. I'm like, this is when they say things and they don't follow through with it. If Charlie sits up at the end with Maria, and I already had a gut feeling Maria was going to win this whole show. I'm like, if Charlie sits up there with Maria in the final 2, Maria will win the show. Charlie needs to, like, if Charlie sits up there with anybody else, Charlie will win the show. So this is where you need to be smart when you're playing these reality shows, because listen, when we're watching it, we're 10 times smarter than you. They always say when you're on the show, it's so much more difficult. But anyway, so I watched Amazing Race after I watched how Stella got her groove back, and then after that, I watched 2 episodes of The Walking Dead, and then I went to bed. And I got a really good night's sleep. I fell asleep rather quickly last night, and then when I woke up, I, like, vaguely remember Alex kissing me goodbye. I remember I got up to go to the bathroom, and it was, like, 8:30, and he had to be at this meeting at 9, and he was, like, just getting up. And so he must have, like, just, like, it was, like, a casual meeting, so he must have just got, like, dressed really quick. He's, like, we're, like, 10 minutes from where he works. So, but that was, like, I kind of, like, vaguely remember him, like, getting up and then, like, kissing me goodbye, and I don't, like, the next thing I knew, I woke up, and, like, my alarm was going off, and Boo Radley was, like, standing up, and he was, like, ready to go for the day. So I slept deep last night, even with my nap. The last couple nights I've slept pretty good. Even on the nights that it's taken me a little bit longer to get to sleep, like, I've slept pretty good. Which I need to order more of my vitamin, that Thorn vitamin. I really like that vitamin. Unlike any other I always say multi-grain vitamin. Other than any other multivitamin, usually multivitamins make me feel like a little funky. They usually have something in that makes me feel a little, like, I don't like that speedy feel, you know, that some vitamins have with it. It doesn't make me feel like that at all. It just makes me feel like awake, like alert. Not even alert. I would just say awake. But it's like, I love that vitamin. I think out of all the multivitamins I've taken through the years, I take the one that's for 50 plus. So, like, men over 50, I think, is the one that I take. But, yeah, I'm not sponsored. I'm just telling you, I've taken Centrum. I've taken the GNC ones. I've taken a lot of different ones. And this is the one that's, I literally feel like no side effects from taking it whatsoever. But this is what I was going to say about Boo Radley. So, Boo Radley is very much like me with, like, food. This is what was making me think about food earlier. Is that, like, I'll eat the same thing for, like, 4 days in a row, and then or, like, 2 weeks in a row, and then I can't eat it for, like, 3 months. I just can't do it, right? I've gone through that with, like, Subway, Einstein Bagels back in the day. I go through, you know, you guys have heard me on Piata. I've gone through these phases where it's, like, every day I order the same thing, and then I can't do it anymore, right? Well, Boo Radley is like that, too. Like, he'll eat the same thing, and then all of a sudden he's just, like, done with it. Now, it's so funny. I don't know what is going on with him. I mean, this little man has been running around like he is, like, a 1-year-old puppy, 2-year-old puppy. I mean, he is literally running. People talk about the zoomies. They say, oh, I love when dogs get the zoomies. I mean, he is literally just, like, tearing up the house, running up the stairs, jumping on the bed, jumping down, and all this kind of stuff. He's eating, like, 3-4 packs of food a day. Every time I put a pack of food down, he just, like, huffs it right up and, like, eats it all up. Well, now we're off of the Fresh Time food. He doesn't like that anymore. Now he just wants the Royal Canine, which, thank God, Alex had just ordered 4 more boxes of 12. Like, there's 12 in a box, and he just ordered 4 more. By the way, I'm going to have to go up in about, well, I'll just wait till I get to the 30-minute mark, and then I'll go inside. After, like, I'm uploading my Peter Does Stuff video. I have to change it and upload my drama video. So, and then I'll come back and finish the vlog. But anyway, he goes through these things where there's like sometimes, it's usually in the winter, but like he has to sleep under the covers. And then there's other times where he won't sleep under the covers at all. Like he can't have any blanket touching him. Then sometimes he has to be like, it has to be on the Costco blanket. Then other times he doesn't want anything to do with the Costco blanket. Oh, here comes the UPS truck. Do I have any packages coming? I got something from Amazon earlier, but I think it's for Alex, not me, because I was like, what is this? Is this for me? They stopped right in front of my house, but they looked at the mailbox across the street, so I don't think it's for me. I need to order some contacts. Plus, I don't think I've ordered anything from UPS. Is it for me? No, he's going to the other side. So, okay, Boo Radley was like obsessed with his purple bed that Lucy sent us. He was like obsessed with it. Would only sleep in it. I mean, we literally had to have it like in the middle of the bed. And then, like, he wouldn't sleep in it. Is he coming over here? No. Then he wouldn't sleep in it. Then it was like we had it on the bed. And I mean, it takes up like the middle part of the bed, right? I mean, it's like this big. And then he wouldn't sleep in it. Like he wouldn't, like he'd walk in it, but then he wouldn't sleep in it at all. So I moved it to the floor. And then he'd go over and sniff it and stuff like that, but he would never go in the bed, like hardly ever. So then I put it out in the hallway, and so like if I'm filming videos and he's like doesn't want to be in the bedroom, like he'll like run out. Like if I'm like be on the bed, he'll like run out like he wants to be up and down the stairs. So I'll close the door, and then he'll like sometimes I'll like open the door and thinking he's like walking around downstairs, and he's like sleeping in the bed outside the doorway. So I kept it there. Then I moved it in. Sometimes like if he doesn't like if he's jumping up and down a lot during the night, I want him to have a place to sleep, so I'll put the bed, I mean the bed's like really light, I mean it like weighs like less than a pound, right? So I'll like put it like where the bench is at the end of our bed, I'll put it in the corner between the bench and like the edge of the bed by me, like so he can sleep in it, and he hardly ever does that. I don't know what happened about 4 nights ago. He will only sleep in this bed now. Like last night, so yesterday, I've been moving it, and this was for a period of time. He was not wanting to sleep in the bed. He was just wanting to sleep. He wouldn't sleep on the Costco blankets. He only wanted to sleep on this cover that we have now. I'm afraid to change the covers for the bed into like the more spring stuff because he really likes this blanket. But this is the thing. So a couple nights ago, I would put him on the bed, or he would jump up on the bed and he would sniff around. But then when I come back up to check, like late at night to go to bed, sometimes I come upstairs if I eat something, I brush my teeth and whatever, he was sleeping in the bed in the corner where I had it, right? Like I had put him on the bed, he'd gotten off our bed and was sleeping in his little bed in the corner. Like I think he likes it because it's like small and he can like get underneath the thing. I think he just feels, he likes small spaces. I think it makes him feel safe or comfortable or something. So yesterday, when I was sitting here, it was when I was watching Survivor, because I didn't have my AirPods in, and he had eaten, and I had taken him outside, and he was upstairs, and he was, like, last time I checked him, he was on the bed, and he was standing there looking at me, and the bed was in the corner by the floor. So I came downstairs, and he's crying, and he's like, and I'm like, what is going on? Can he not get on the bed? Like, he can literally stand in place and just boom, and he just jumps on the bed. He doesn't even need to run or anything, just boom. I'm like, is he not on the bed? So I go up there, and I, like, came to the edge of the landing where I could see him, and he's just, like, standing at the end of the bed. And I'm like, what's going on, Boo? And I'm like, is he hurt? Is something going on? So he keeps on going like that. Well, I'm not connecting it, right? And so I start going down the stairs, and he jumps after me, and he, like, runs after me, right? So then I'm like, I sit back down, and he goes over to the stairs, and he starts crying at the stairs. So I'm like, this is where people think that dogs don't have personalities or souls or whatever. Okay, so then I go over to the stairs, and he's like standing on the stairs, and as soon as I come to the stairs, he runs up the stairs. So he does this a lot. He wants us to go upstairs, right? So I go upstairs, and he runs and he jumps on the bed, and he just turns around and looks at me, and I go, okay, you're on the bed, go to sleep, bud. And I turn around, and as soon as I start going down the stairs, he goes, and I'm like, what does he want? So we do this like twice, right? Finally, we go upstairs. He jumps off the bed, goes over to the bed, stands by his purple bed, okay? And I'm like, oh, do you want your bed on the bed? Because that's where we used to put it, right? So I pick up the bed. I mean, it was the cutest thing, you guys. So as I'm picking up the bed, Boo Radley jumps on our bed, right? And I put the bed in the middle of our bed, and literally he just like looks up at me, and he gets in the purple bed and like curls up real small and gets inside of it. Now the bed has to be on the bed in between Alex and I. Last night I slept with my arm on the bed. Like turned sideways like this, because he wants, and then he like you can't really like see, because the bed it's like this deep, so he sinks into it, and so this is what you see. You see Boo like looking out over the top of it. It's super cute, but it's so funny, and it's like I know in 2 days he'll be done with the bed. Then he won't want the bed anymore. Then he'll want to sleep under the covers, or then he'll want to just sleep on the Costco blankets. Now he can't be bothered with the Costco blankets. We've got one downstairs and one upstairs, and the other thing that's weird is that the bed that Lucy sent us, which thank you so much, and he loves that obviously, but the bed that we have downstairs is like a larger version of it. And while we're watching TV, like I was noticing this, I was thinking about this last night. He'll go in there and he'll dig and he'll dig and he'll dig in the bed, but he hardly ever sleeps. Like he likes to sleep on a blanket next to Alex on the leather couch while we're watching TV. He will hardly ever sleep on that bed. And I think it's because the bed's too big. I think we need to get him a smaller bed for downstairs, because I think that bed is too big. I mean, he like digs and digs and digs and circles, but then he just like goes, whew, and he just gets tired of it and just goes away. So anyway, that was that last night. Alex like turned over in his sleep. I said, you're going to turn the bed over, watch over. He goes, oh, okay. We're like so worried that Boo Radley, he's like in this little, looking up at this, with us in this little bed and stuff like that. So today, when I woke up, he was like standing there looking at me, right? Which means I'm ready to go outside and do my business and run around. So I did all that. So then he runs, I'm trying to give him his treats, and he runs upstairs, and I go upstairs to the bed, and like, I mean, literally, I'm standing in the kitchen, he's down at my feet. One second, I'm trying to give him his treats, and he's like, looks at me and takes off, and he goes upstairs, and I'm like, where is he? And I go up the stairs, and I look at the bed, and there's his little head peeking out of the bed. He's on that purple bed, and the made bed is already made, and there he is. Then I tried to move the bed to film videos, and he got out of the bed, and he didn't like that, so I put the bed in the outside of the door, and he like walked right into it and laid in it. He's like obsessed with that purple bed right now. So there's my neighbor, my pool crew lady. Little does she know that we're 2 weeks away from the pool opening. 3 weeks. Is it 2 weeks? I think it's like 2 weeks away. 2 or 3 weeks away. I cannot believe we're so close to the pool opening. So, and then today I got up. Alex had to go to this meeting, and then he went over to his friend's house. Is this him coming home? No. Then he went over to his friend's house, or he went to his friend. He went to brunch with his friend, and then she lives really close to where they had brunch, and he's been over at her house. Her daughter's with her dad this weekend, so, and she's who we're going to the wedding, one of the people that we're going to the wedding with tomorrow, and she and her boyfriend. And so he went over to her house, and they've just been sitting out on the patio talking all day, catching up because they haven't seen each other for a while. And he texted me. He was like, well, I'm going to be, when I came out to vlog, he was like, I'll be over for like another hour. And I was like, what time's your dinner tonight? He's like, oh, that got canceled. He's like, she's not feeling good. We're not doing that. Did I not tell you? I knew the dinner would get canceled. So, and then he said he had to stop somewhere on the way home, but I don't know where. I think it's to get his mom something for Mother's Day. I think that's where he said he was going to stop. He'll be real excited, though, because he got an Abercrombie package, so he must have ordered something from Abercrombie. I don't know what he ordered from Abercrombie, but something. So, anyway, my neighbor on the corner has been outside all day, like, tending to his garden and whatever. I meant to call this woman today. I feel bad calling people on the weekends about business stuff, so I will definitely call her on Monday. They said that she's, the guy that was walking by that gave me her name, he said she's really nice, she does great work, and that she's almost done with stuff in the neighborhood, which means, oh, he's grilling out. I can see the smoke. Everybody's been out today. It's been kind of a cooler day today. It was like sprinkling a little bit earlier, but I don't think it's supposed to be any bad rain. Tomorrow it's supposed to be a little bit cooler. I was actually thinking about tomorrow, depending on the temperature, I was actually thinking about pulling out that black sweater. Because I was like, I don't know that I want to wear a sport coat to this wedding. And I don't really know these people. I don't know that I want to wear a suit. I'm just like not super comfortable in a suit. So I actually was thinking about wearing the pants from Fufu's wedding, which is like a dark blue suit. I was thinking about wearing the pants from that suit with my black Oxfords And then I was going to wear this light blue shirt that I have with the black sweater over it. If I don't do that, then I'm just going to wear probably the suit that I wore to Fufu's wedding, because it's super comfortable and it's like navy blue. And then I think I'm going to wear like this button-down collared, like checked, it's like this like burgundy checked shirt. I think it's too big though. It's like 2XL. I got it on sale at Nordstrom Rack. It's like a Brooks Brothers shirt, but it's too big. Like the last time I've worn those shirts are too big, but I've got something that will go with it. So I think I'll just do that and wear an open collared shirt. I'm not going to wear a tie. I don't know these people, and it's like I think that will probably be real dressy for this wedding, except for people that are in the wedding. Do you ever like worry about that, like when you go to a wedding or something? It's like with a funeral, I don't ever worry about that. I always just wear like black pants and like a black sweater or a black shirt or something like that, or a dark, like a navy blue shirt, or whatever, to be respectful. But like with a wedding, sometimes it's like, I've gone to weddings before where Alex and I are like literally in suit and ties and we look like we're part of the wedding because everybody else is like so dressed down. And this is Alex's friend's sister, so I don't know her real well. I don't know her at all, but I know the family, so I don't know if it's got like how casual it is. And I asked Alex, he's like, I don't really know. So it'll be fun though. I will say this: I don't know as far as filming for the rest of the weekend. I don't know that tomorrow I'll be able to film a vlog, and then Sunday is Mother's Day, so I don't know. I may just take the next 2 days off and not film anything. I really do not. Now I'm thinking of Kayla, because she said streak. I don't really want to break my streak of filming my vlog, so if we get home at a reasonable time tomorrow from the wedding, I'll probably film at least like 15 or 20 minutes just to keep it going. And then Sunday, we won't be at his aunt's house forever, because we're getting there at 2. We'll probably be there till 6 or something like that. I mean, I can film like a short vlog and get it up. That would be my goal. But depending on, I don't think I'm going to film on my other channels this week, this weekend, tomorrow and Sunday. I just don't think there's, oh, I almost knocked my glass over drinking some iced coffee. I just don't think that there is, I mean, unless I get up tomorrow at 10 and I'm filming videos for 3 hours and then I got to get ready. I don't want to do that. I want to just like enjoy the weekend with Alex at this wedding tomorrow and his girlfriends, and then Sunday with Alex's mom and grandma and aunt and uncle and stuff like that. I just want to enjoy the weekend and not be stressed out about like, I want to film these 4 videos before. And like, for me to do that, I know this is going to sound crazy, I almost kind of have to like mentally say to myself, okay, Saturday and Sunday I'm not filming videos. So I think for the other channels, Saturday and Sunday I'm just going to take off. And my goal will be to try to get a vlog up, no matter how short that is. And if that doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But that's my goal, is to get a vlog up at least the next 2 days to keep that streak going. But the other channels I will resume on Monday. And I actually I've been ordering a bunch of t-shirts. I've been ordering a lot of band t-shirts. I wasn't going to say, but it's like whatever, big surprise. So I'm still waiting. I think one of them comes tomorrow, and I think one of them comes next week. I'd like all of them to come before I do like the t-shirt haul. I've got like 3 of them in the kitchen. I haven't actually opened the package yet. So I want to do that haul next week. I've got some other videos that I want to do on my Peter Does Stuff channel. Yeah, I've got like a whole list of videos that I want to make on all my channels. So I've been trying to do some different stuff over my drama channel, because people, say I always talk about the same people. And then people are like, well, I get, branch out, try to talk about other people and whatever. I'm totally open to talking about whatever over there. I just don't think that people really enjoy it, because when I make videos that are about something completely different, like I did a Gypsy Rose Blanchard video, and not a lot of people watch that. And it's not that I don't think that people are interested in those topics, because like those videos do very well on YouTube. I did a video about Britney Spears. Not a lot of people watched it. And it's like, those videos do very well on YouTube. I just don't think that the people that watch my videos are that interested in it. And it's like, there are people out there that are like, well, you always make videos about the same people. That channel is to entertain. That channel is also to, educate and bring attention to certain topics. If the people that are watching it, if I notice that, like, more people are interested when I talk about this, then that's probably what I'm going to continue to talk about, because people seem to be more interested in that, right? Like, if every video that I did in my Peterisms video was a recovery video, and people were like, dying off and not watching it, not like literally, but obviously, like if the numbers were like going way down, I was getting like 40 views a video, I'd be like, okay, people don't really want to hear me talk about recovery in every video, so let me do something else. Okay, this is gonna stop, so let me go in and change these videos. 29, 54, 55 is where we at, 56, 57, 58, 50. Okay, I'm back. My drama video is uploading, and my Peterisms video is processing, and my Peter Does Stuff video is done, but I just have to add the stuff and post, like the thumbnail and stuff, and post it. And then my videos are done for the day. Well, I'm vlogging. Oh, did I just delete the first part of this? I don't think I did. I hope I didn't. I'm almost positive I didn't. Should I stop it and see? Okay, hold on just a second. Okay, I didn't. Thank God. I was like, did I just delete a half an hour of this vlog? Oh my gosh. But anyway, like I was saying, yeah, I'm trying to do some different stuff over on that channel. It doesn't seem like people are really that interested when I do that different stuff over there. But you know what? I had fun today. I had a lot of fun doing that video that I did today, just talking about pop culture conspiracy theories and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm trying some different stuff over there. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, my neighbor's outside. She just went in the garage. She was working on something. I went over there and was hanging out with her today. I was sitting on the electrical box talking to her while she was doing her gardening and stuff like that. And then my neighbor next door, the one that's grilling. Did he finish grilling? Looks like he finished grilling. Can smell it though. Oh, he must have just moved it. But anyway, then he came over and he was asking us what we were talking about. We were talking about her yard, and she's like, do you think I'll get in trouble with the HOA? Because she moved her garden out even further this year. She's got more. I mean, she has so much stuff this year. But it looks really pretty. Last year, do you remember when I said it looked like more of like an English garden? I don't know why I keep on like adjusting this. I said it looked more like an English garden. This year, it really does. I know he's still grilling because the smoke is like going over the edge of the roof. Let's see what I'll ask her what she's doing. What are you doing over there? Planting. Planting? It's kind of late. What came in the mail that you had to plant? She's going to show it to me. Just went and got it. Waikiki colocasia. Okay. It came in the mail? Yeah. That plant? Yeah, I ordered it for work. Oh, it's pretty. It will be. It will be. Did you eat dinner already?
No, because I met my friends in Kokomo for lunch.
What'd you have for lunch? She started talking about some names and of people in the neighborhood, so I had to stop it, which is so funny. She's trying to figure out now where she's going to put her plant. Put it close to the mailbox. What? Put it close to the mailbox so I can see it. Oh. It is rather chilly out here. I'm cold too. Your yellow roses do look really pretty. Oh, you're going to plant it right next to my mailbox? How do they mail that to you? Do they send it like in a box or something?
Yep. It says live plants.
Oh, that's cool. I'm not picking the weeds until I call that lady to see if she's going to come and do that stuff. Have you seen anything that she's done in the neighborhood?
What lady is it?
Well, don't say names. The lady that the old HOA president, I don't want to say his name, he gave, when the people we were talking to earlier, when I said that thank you for the card, he said she does a lot of work in the neighborhood.
Oh, yeah, I know who you mean. She's a master.
She's a master gardener. She's a master gardener. You think she can handle master weeding and some mulch?
Yes, I do.
You think she can handle that?
Uh-huh.
How much do you think she'll charge me for that?
She's pretty reasonable, I think.
It is kind of chilly out, but it's real nice.
So you're recording?
I am recording. Can I show them your plant? This is her new plant she got in the mail. And this is a Waikiki
colocasia.
Colocasia.
And it gets real big.
Okay. Will it flower or anything?
No,
You're loving the plant. I was just telling that your garden looks like an English garden this year, kind of.
Yeah.
I did a little bit last year, too. The yellow roses are so pretty.
I know, that's the best they've ever been.
What's right in front of them? The yellow one, the dark yellow ones right in front.
Little miniature iris.
Oh, they're so pretty.
Uh-huh. Perfect for that, right in front of the mailbox.
Yeah, I need to call her to come because I'm like my thistle weeds are getting taller than my hostas.
She'll do a good job for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna call her and see if she can do it.
Mm-hmm.
If I can get her to come out here, then I can just have her do it every year.
Yeah.
It'll be easier for me than having to arrange how to.
She'll be happy to do it for you.
Do you know her?
Not personally.
Well, all right.
Okay, what are you
See, you
drinking
could-
there, Peter?
Iced coffee.
Oh. Iced coffee. Put some ice cream in there.
No, I don't need any ice cream. I'm trying to lose some weight.
Yeah.
So, what'd you have for lunch today with your girlfriend?
Catfish, broccoli, and rice.
You love catfish.
I love catfish. I love fish.
Was the broccoli that just have butter on it?
Uh-huh.
I like broccoli.
I do too. I think it's a good vegetable.
Do you have cornbread?
No.
You're not a cornbread fan?
Oh, I love cornbread.
I do
but
too.
Cornbread wasn't offered. It wasn't offered. And then we went to Culver's for dessert.
What'd you have at Culver's?
Oh, the special today was Snickers swirl.
Oh my god, my best friend Tanya.
Oh my gosh, it was good.
Do you go there a lot? My friend Tanya loves it. She loves the tenderloin there.
Oh.
And the cheeseburger. She said it has the best cheeseburger in the entire world. My friend Valerie says it has the best cheeseburger too.
We just got dessert.
What's on your arm? What's that for?
I have tennis elbow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Okay.
You
All
reading?
right, bye, Peter's fans.
She said bye to everybody. Are you reading any cozy mysteries right now?
No, I'm reading a genealogy book
Oh, okay.
about a crazy family.
Okay.
They are nuts. But
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I think it's cozy mystery season for me because now it's summer again. You love the Maddie Day one. She has a new one out. Did you see that?
Yeah, I think so. What?
You're the one that got me hooked on that series that takes place in Brown County.
Uh-huh.
But I'm only 2 into it. But there's like 7 or 8 in the whole series.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
But you like those.
Yes, I do. Yeah, and she writes about one in somewhere in New England.
So somebody on my video recommended to me the Stony Brook series. Have you heard of those?
I think so.
By Aaron somebody? I can't remember.
I haven't read any.
I never did finish that literal mess that you told me to read.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I still have it. Is there a series to it or is it just one? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to finish that. That's my goal.
Okay, well, I better get this planted.
Before it gets too dark.
And it doesn't like cold weather, so.
It's supposed to be cold the next couple nights. But then it's supposed to be mid-70s all next week.
Mm-hmm.
And then the pool's opening.
At the end of the month.
Tell them why you won't go to the pool.
Because people bring their grandkids over and they pee in the pool. Mm-hmm.
But I told her today, I said, I was looking through this coupon book that I got in the mail, and there was like for a pool, to build a pool. I said, I'm going to build a pool right in my front yard. And she said, okay, I'll come with that pool.
Yeah. Because you don't pee in the pool.
No, I don't pee on the pool, no. You don't pee on the pool. And you don't eat yellow snow either.
So what's that video going to be called?
It's going to be called Talking to My Neighbor.
Oh.
That's why. Should I call it that? My favorite neighbor?
I don't know.
I'll call it My Favorite Neighbor.
I want to see the video when you post it.
You're Boo Radley's favorite neighbor.
Yeah, Boo Radley. Did he finally get to come out?
He did, because there was, yeah.
Poor little Boo Radley.
I was telling her I couldn't have him out because there was dogs in the back and dogs out front. And he kind of gets confused. So he was standing in the door.
Hey, you better clean this up here.
Listen.
Have my husband come over.
I need to, yeah, I do.
He's got one of those round broom
So
things.
next week I'm gonna put my tables together. I got a new table for here.
Oh.
I got a new one of these. So I'm gonna put the tables together and then bring it out for Alicia's, my fern, because you said it's still too cold. So I'm like,
no, it's fine now.
well, I have to put I got fern potting soil to put in it.
Uh-huh.
You might have to help me with that. I don't
Okay.
know really how to do it. But it came busted in the bag. So I have it just in a box in the garage. But I'm going to hang her back up there and then get some plants to put out here. But then I'm going to clean the cobwebs and stuff.
Yeah, but I didn't like the plants at Costco.
Caroline didn't either. She bought like a pot thing to put some plants in and something. She bought something else, but I was not that impressed. Usually they look fantastic. I think they're out a little early this year. Maybe that's what it is.
Well, I don't know, but if you want to help picking out plants.
Yeah, but
No, who can help you?
you want to go up to Sullivan's where their plants are like $100 for a plant because you spend so much money.
I got my plants on the south side.
Where's the place on the south side that you go? What's it called? Do you know?
Courts, Yard, and Greenhouse.
And it's real, like they're cheaper plants there.
Yeah, and
you
I
love
went
to
to
go there.
Gary's Greenhouse too on the south side on Bluff Road. And
Does Sullivan's own the one that's in Fishers? That green?
Yeah.
They own that one too, so it's the same kind of price. I love walking through Sullivan's though. Well, you got your patio furniture from there, didn't you?
Yeah, they were on. It was on sale.
For what? $6,000? Because their patio furniture is expensive.
No. It was like 25% off and then 30%.
They have gorgeous stuff in there. I could spend so much money just on treats and food in there though. They have like popcorn and sodas
They don't
and
have
stuff.
popcorn anymore.
Yeah, they do. I just went in there the other day.
Is it back?
The different bags of different flavor.
Oh, I thought you meant in the little cup.
Oh, the machine. Yeah, no, I didn't see that.
They did away with that during COVID.
But they have that restaurant in there now. Have you ever eaten there?
Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I haven't eaten there.
And I've been there for like their special Christmas open house, and they serve hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, really?
And their hors d'oeuvres are good.
How'd you get invited to that?
Anybody can go.
I'm gonna go with you this year.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That would be fun. Okay.
Alrighty. You were going to go someplace else with me this year. Where was that? See, you've forgotten already, and so have I.
Well, so have you.
Hey, you want pie tomorrow?
No, not yet.
Yeah. Well,
Did they have good pie last week?
Well, these people from Kokomo were selling whole little pies for $6.
What kind were they?
Well, all different kinds. I got cherry.
You love cherry pie, though.
I love cherry. And the people where we got the pie from last year.
Are they still there?
Yeah. $6.50 for a small piece.
It was $2.75 last year.
No, it wasn't. It was $6 last year.
For a piece?
Uh-huh.
But you could get a whole pie for $6 from the people from Kokomo.
Yeah, a whole small
What's
pie.
that place that's off of... It's on your way to Kokomo on Old Meridian 31. That's the Amish place. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The Amish place?
It's to the right.
You don't mean Wilson's Farm?
Wilson's Farm, yeah.
That's not Amish place.
Don't they have Amish pies and stuff in there, though?
Well, yeah, they have some Amish stuff, but they're not Amish.
Do you go to the Amish farms and stuff like that ever and get the food?
Well, I used to go to this place over in Richmond called Fountain Acres. It's north of Richmond. And it's an Amish store.
That must be why Tanya knows about all that stuff, because she used to always want to go to those places, too, because she said she grew up at those things around there. They would have, like, farmers markets and stuff like that.
Yep.
Well, you'll have to get you some more cherry pie tomorrow.
No, I don't need any cherry pie tomorrow. I'll get some fresh strawberries.
Okay.
Yep.
Strawberries and cream?
Strawberries. Just fresh strawberries.
I feel like there's been a lot going on in the neighborhood today.
Oh, look at that beautiful yard across the street.
It does. Yours looks beautiful, but I see you look over my weeds as you look over there.
Don't you?
She always wants to come over here and be so critical of my weeds.
But yeah, I think I know the lady you're talking about. She'd be a good person.
Okay, well, I'm going to call her and see if she'll come out here and do it.
Yeah, do that. Tell her your neighbor is
I will tell. Don't say her name. I'll tell her.
Is a master gardener.
I'll say my neighbor is the master gardener.
Yeah.
I had to stop it again because she's saying people's names.
Yeah.
She's pointing, saying people plant and stuff over there.
Sorry. Yeah, they planted. Oh, look, they put that on the trellis. Well, they've been busy this week.
You think you could get my walkway looking like that?
Oh, in a hot minute. After that woman weeds it, because I hate weeds.
Well, it looks nice over there where they finally came and fixed your yard.
Yeah, finally.
That was because of us, you know.
I know.
If it wasn't for us. You think we should be the HOA president and vice president?
God, no.
She said, oh God, no.
Okay, well, I better get busy.
You better get busy and get that planted. It's going to be dark soon.
I know.
I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
I always know when you're going inside because the garage door goes down.
That's right. And if it doesn't go down, you better text me and let me know.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking about that the other day because I was talking about that. Did you say just to come in and close it or to text you?
Text me.
Text you, I'll text you, okay. I know you stay up late. She stays up late sometimes. She just falls asleep in her chair watching TV, so she's like texting me. I think it was her husband that said just come in and close it, and she said text her if the garage door's open. She's so sweet. Why wouldn't you just love sitting out here on the front porch, listening to the birds chirp, drinking coffee, talking to your neighbor? I mean, this is literally my day. I love this so much. Listen to those birds. They're so pretty, aren't they? This is like my peaceful little place right here. I sit out here and I read my graphic novels and I drink coffee. I'm like so into my graphic novels. I've actually I haven't read a whole lot of my, the book that I started in Miami and my short story books. I need to get back into those. I actually need to start reading that Cozy Mystery again, A Literal Mess. I think I'm going to need to start it over from the beginning, the one that she told me. The thing is, you can't get them on Audible. There's not audio versions of it. So I'm going to have to actually, that's the one that she told me to buy, A Literal Mess, because it takes place in southern Indiana too, like in Brown County, which is where the Maddie Day books take place, which is like an hour and 20 minutes from us. I think that's part of why she loves it. She actually likes to read the ones that takes place on the East Coast a lot too. And she likes the Southwest. East Coast, Southwest, and Indiana. Those are like her favorite cozy mysteries that she likes to read, because we talk about that. But I'm going to read that book. The book is real short. It's only like 140 pages or something like that. It's real short, so I should be able to finish that. She's so funny. I'm like, don't say any names on video. And then she's like saying names and all this kind of stuff. She's so funny. I can feel there's a strong breeze out though. I love how determined she looks. She like walks through her like up and down her sidewalk, and then she like stands like this and she like looks at something. And she's got this big like plastic, I'll show it to you guys some other time, but where she keeps like her gardening tools and like soil and like her plants, and she pulls it. And it's like this big, but it's like it pulls like on a, what do you call it? Like a wagon, but it's like high, like this high, and it's like plastic. And she like pulls it up and down there. It has like a hose that like hooks through it and stuff like that. I need to actually bring the hose out here and clean my cobwebs and get my tables put together. I need to I am like being slow on getting the patio ready. Well, I don't really sit out here that much at night. I sat out here the other night to watch Waiting to Exhale, and it started getting really cold. I wouldn't say it's like super warm to sit. I don't want to like put the heated vest on. I put the heated vest away for the winter. I put it on a hanger down in the basement, so I don't want to put it on. But yeah, so anyway, getting back to The Walking Dead, I'm like, I don't even know what I was talking about before I started talking to her, but I'm like really into The Walking Dead. And I have 11 episodes left. I think I'm going into episode 12 is the episode that I'm going into. I'm like at the halfway mark, because there's 22 episodes of season 10. And I'm so into it. And actually last night when I was watching it, like for a while I've been like, I just want to get done with this so I can watch the spinoffs. But now I'm like, I don't want this to end. Now I'm like, I don't want it to end. And there really aren't that many other zombie shows out there that like I can binge watch all the way through. Like Black Summer I watched, I think it's 1 or 2 seasons. I loved that. I thought that was good. There's a couple different zombie shows I've watched. iZombie, which is about the woman. I think she's like a nurse or EMT or something like that. Like I have no interest in watching that. Z Nation. My throat is starting to really itch. Z Nation. I actually watched like the first 2 or 3 seasons of it a couple years ago. I think there's only 4 or 5 seasons out. I watched that a couple years ago. God, it was like 12 years ago. Whenever it was out, I watched that. A little bit of it. But I don't really have a lot of interest in watching that. And then there's like 2 more on. Black Summer was actually really, really good. If you like zombie stuff, that's on Netflix. I feel like it's 2 seasons. And I don't think it's being renewed. I think it was kind of like concluded at 2 seasons, if I remember correctly. There's like 2 other shows out there that I haven't watched. There's actually a documentary. Somebody asked me if I'm watching. It's called The GOAT, and it's on Amazon Prime, and it's a reality show, challenge show, and it has, like, Reza Farahàn from Shaws of Sunset, and it has Kristen Doty from Vanderpump Rules in the Valley, and it has Alyssa Edwards from RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't really know the concept of the show. I've talked about it on here before because somebody else asked me. Well, when I looked it up before, I couldn't find it on there, or you had to buy it or something, I couldn't find it. But somebody asked me about it yesterday or the day before, so I looked it up, and it's now like the first 3 episodes are out. So I think it just aired. So I think I might start watching that. That was something I was going to say. What was the other thing I was going to say? Her allergies must be bothering her too. My eyes are itching because she's blowing her nose over there. My eyes are itching. My neighbor in the corner just came out. Still grilling. It's like long grilling, isn't it? But, there's something else I was going to say that I was going to watch. That I was thinking about watching. I love, Caroline and I talk about this all the time. I love getting in a show and binging it where you, like, don't ever want it to end. Like, that's where I love being in a show. Either that or when a show has, like, 6 or 8 episodes. And, like, this is the thing, is I'm really trying to finish The Walking Dead, and I don't really want to start anything until I finish it. But there are so many shows right now that I really want to watch. Palm Royale on Apple TV. There's a couple shows on Apple TV that I want to watch. But I don't really want to start up. Bridgerton's getting ready to come back out, but they're releasing, like, the first part of the season and the second part of the season. I think it comes out May 17th or something like that, May 16th. It comes out next week. What was the other show that I was going to tell you guys about? Black Summer was really good. That I really liked it. I liked it because it told it from different people's points of views, and then it brought it all back together. I can't remember when I watched that. Was that last year? Last summer? The summer before? But there's a couple different zombie shows. There's like 2 more that I have never watched. That aren't part of the Walking Dead franchise. The Ones That Live is the one with Rick and Michonne. I want to watch that. I want to watch Daryl. I don't know what his last name is. Is it Nixon? Daryl Nixon? Is that his? Daryl Dixon. Daryl Dixon. That just got renewed for a 2nd season, and that has Carol in it. I think the 2nd season is called The Story of Carol. And that just got renewed for a 2nd season. And then the other one that is Maggie and Negan that takes place in New York City. I want to watch that one too. It just got renewed for a 2nd season. So I have those 3 seasons to watch of that once I get done with The Walking Dead. But those can wait till the summer. But there's so many things I want to watch. So this is what I was going to say with Caroline and I. Caroline and I were talking about this the other day about how we just, like, love nothing more than finding a show. Just like that you love to binge watch, And, it's interesting. Like, it took me, like, a whole season to get, like, really into The Valley. Like, I really like The Valley now. And now I think it's got, like, 1 or 2 episodes left and then it's done. Vanderpump Rules, we haven't even watched it this week. But this week was the season finale and the next week starts the reunion. I'm so bored of Vanderpump Rules. It's taking a hiatus, so it won't be coming back for a while. Real Housewives of Dubai starts really soon. I'm excited about that. Below Deck Mediterranean starts in June. I can't believe we're so close to June. We're literally 3 weeks away from June. It seems like crazy to me. Seems crazy. I feel... What's the song by Patsy Cline? Crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. Crazy for feeling so blue. Since Alex isn't going out to dinner tonight, we might watch Vanderpump Rules and Loot tonight. If not, we'll probably watch it on Sunday. Well, Sunday, I have a feeling that when we get back from his mom's house, that all these nights of doing stuff will catch up with him and he'll want to sleep. So that might be a Sunday. My hair appointment is actually this upcoming Monday. I thought it was the following week, but it's this upcoming Monday I looked. So that's Monday, I think at noon. That I have that. And then the rest of the week, I don't have therapy. Caroline and I are getting together on Wednesday, I think. But I don't have therapy next week. Now she's got her trash can out there pulling stuff. She does have some really pretty flowers this year. She has pretty plants too. She has this one plant that I love. It's like bright green. She's like clipping off her flowers right now, like the dead parts of it, the deadheading it. That's what my aunt used to call it. It's so peaceful just to watch her do it. I like to sit over there and talk to her while she's doing it. We just sit there and I'll be like, so what'd you watch on TV last night? We'll talk about Survivor for like a half an hour while I'm just like sitting on the electrical box. We were talking today about the neighbors that were walking down the street, the guy that used to be the old HOA president and his wife, who, like, and they were walking their dog, that I always say is my favorite neighbors in the neighborhood. She was saying that somebody moved out of here and they moved into this retirement home. It's like, there's like 2 or 3 popular like retirement homes in Indianapolis, like assisted living programs. And she was saying that she moved there, and she said, just so as we're all getting older, she said, it's here and then it's there since everybody's moving there. And I said, oh, I'm not moving there, I'm moving to the other place. And I was joking, and I said, I think it's interesting, I think, because there's so many people that live in this neighborhood that are like late 70s. I mean, even like their neighbor is like 88 years old and he lives, by himself. He has like nursing help that comes in every day and stuff like that. But there's a lot of people that live in this neighborhood that are like in their 80s and their 90s and are still like walking and thriving and stuff like that. Late 70s to like late 80s. And I said, I think that one of the reasons why like this neighborhood, I get really like a lot of like older people are here and they don't like go into assisted living programs is because a lot of people that have like, I've met several of the nurses that come in here. There's a lot of people have nursing care that comes in here during the day and stuff like that and at night. And I said, but I think people look out for each other. Like there were like this guy in the corner over here. I can't see his condo from me, but like they were all like taking him food and like coordinating with the nurses and stuff like that when he was sick. And I said, I think people look out for each other in the neighborhood, and it's really, really nice. And his wife was like, oh yeah, I totally, the guy that, when they were walking, she was like, I totally agree with you. She was like, I think that we all like look out for each other. And she was like, I know with us, my neighbors aren't that old, but she was like with us when our neighbor, before she moved, when she had like 24-hour nursing care, like we knew her nurses' names, we interacted with them, checked in with them, see if they needed us to bring her or anything like that. I feel like this neighborhood, and I was saying, it's interesting, like when I say this in videos, like there are so many people that will say like I don't have a neighborhood like that at all, which is interesting to me because Caroline lives like in a housing and like she's like in a housing neighborhood, not like condos. But she knows most of her neighbors, not like all of them in the neighborhood, but she knows, the people that live around her, and like she'll invite them over, and like she'll have a bonfire in the driveway or whatever. But so many people comment to me, not just on videos even, but even in my personal life, they'll be like, "How you're so friendly with your neighbors? Like, how do you know them?" And I'm like, just by talking to them. Like, I was telling them today, I was like, that was why a couple years ago, like I made it like a concerted effort that I wanted to start talking to people and get to know people in the neighborhood. It's made my living experience here and just my life in general, like it's just so much better. It's so nice to have, all these people to talk to and stuff like that. I love it. So, well, all right, you guys, listen, I'm going to get off here and go get this ready to start upload. Oh, there's like tape over here. I must have taken tape off of something I was reviewing. I'm going to go take this, throw this in this trash, start rendering this video, and then get it uploaded, get my other videos uploaded. And Alex will be home in just a little bit, and then we'll be hanging out, and I don't know what, either taking a nap or watching TV or something. So, I don't know if I will be here tomorrow or Sunday. If I'm not, I will put something up on my community tab, and I will also put it in the Vloggerinos group, just so you guys are aware. But I am going to try to get something up, we'll try to get something up. So, even if it's real short. Anyway, I hope that you guys are having a fantastic Friday, an amazing beginning to your weekend. And if nobody else has told you this today, I love you. And I'll make a short outro. I will see you guys in my next vlog. Hopefully that'll be tomorrow. I love you guys. If I don't see you this weekend, have an amazing weekend. Have a fantastic, gorgeous, beautiful weekend. Treat yourself to something that will make you happy. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye. Love you.